Hey guys, we are about to go to Jackson Dragway, and I just kind of wanted to give you a little backstory about the truck that we're taking to Jackson. It's called Dentley. It's my nephew's truck. It was, oh, I forgot I have this fancy smancy phone holder that follows you, so I don't know if you can see Dentley over here, but I'm in Clay's shop. We're about to go to Jackson. This is Dalton's truck. Dalton is my nephew, who is Clay's son. We lost him in 2015. So this was his truck. Clay has had it restored. Jeff Lutz redid it. It kind of turned into a bigger project than they expected. Anyway, they call it Dentley because Dalton has just he would just run it up and down the roads, had four-wheelers all in it. That was their nickname for the truck because it had dents all in it. And I just want to give you a little backstory of who he was so that you would kind of know how special that taking this truck to the racetrack is for us and especially for Clay. Yep, that's it. Good morning. We are at Jackson Dragway in Jackson, Tennessee with Dentley. See it back there in the back. We haven't been here in some years, but this is where Clay basically started out running. He gonna throw Dentley out there and just kind of see. It's just a little test day, test and tune. Let's just see what we get. Mr. YouTube. Hi, Mr. Marks. It's been a while. How many years has it been since you've been here?
I've been here recently.
No, how many years has it been since you raced here?
I don't know.
Like, we were trying to figure, so you started Top Fuel in
98.
1998. In 98, Top Fuel. You ended, you went on like the IHRA tour for a while, but bracket racing, what year do you think you ended?
Well, you got to remember, Memphis opened as well.
That's true. That's true. When Memphis opened, we started there. Yeah, we didn't come here as much.
But we came here with that truck with Dalton. He made his first ever run here.
That's cool. We're going to try to see what it does today.
That's going to be like somewhere in there. Like 2010.
Okay.
Something like that.
Heading to the lanes is a little different today.
It's a little different coming to Jackson and seeing your brother run, not your husband or yourself. It's just weird. I hope little Dentley will get out there and do right for him. But it's just first time at the racetrack. I mean, not the first time at the racetrack for anybody. Like Daltons took it down this racetrack, but not as this kind of truck. Okay, so when we went up there, Clay said his goal was to at least run 7:41. So Mr. Mark Campbell from the Edelbrock Group, he's on the keyboard today. And he puts Clay down there at 7:06. So I just said, load it up, we good. Yes, Mr. Mark had it tuned up. I know. We said load them up.
703.
I thought it was 03.
Dang.
How slow did it feel?
It felt okay leaving, like, I mean, we're not talking top fuel, but I'm like,
No.
okay. And then just shifted when I felt like it. And then
You shifted it way early.
Oh, okay.
6,200.
Uh-oh.
whatever.
It's not way early.
No, it is, but here's the other thing. It ain't got nearly enough gear for 8 miles. I didn't shift into third at all.
Yeah,
Boom.
Went through the lights at 6,600 in second gear.
Yeah, second gear. Bam! Perfect.
That was cool. It was. It
That's
just
cool.
looked so slow. But
It is
it's
slow compared to what y'all been
still
watching.
so cool.
5.9 PSI going across the track.
Woo! Mr. Mark, you hit it! So this little truck right here has one of our motors in it. They're local here in Jackson. Some of our good friends. So we made our second pass, and on our way up there, we asked Mark, what's gonna be the number? He him-hawed. He said 668. I was like, woo, you stepped it on up from 706. I'm trying to get run over. And he ran 668.
Let's go! My cougar! That is so cool.
Yeah, because Mark said that's what it was going to go. And that's what it went.
Put a dial in on it, whatever he said.
That's what I said.
My tuner.
Let's go bracket race. Where that shoe polish? So here's our savior, Mr. Don Baskin. Now he has taken this track and he's put a lot of time and effort and money. And he's going to really give us a good place to race here. Jackson, we sure do appreciate it.
This one.
Okay, guys, we have left Jackson Dragway. Clay made 2 runs in Dentley, 706. Then he came back 668. So he's got a lot more to play with, and they were so excited, and we were too. But there's some history with Jackson Dragway that I know probably a lot of you people don't know, because how would you? In 1981, this is my husband Cliff. So in 1981, is that what you said? 81?
1984.
Oh, 84, my bad. We would go to Jackson with Clay, the bracket car. I think he either had a Duster or Barracuda, because it was always a Dodge. There was this guy that kept picking on Clay. And Clay was just in high school, and this guy was an older guy, and kept kind of bullying him, saying, you know, he would run him, blah, blah. So Clay came and got Cliff. He's the OG of the street. And they had set up was it 5,000 to win?
We ended up running for about $3,400.
3,400, and that was in 1984, so that was a lot of money. They went up on a highway, no, not Clay, this is Cliff driving. Middle of the night, Cliff had tell us what you had.
1970 Duster.
What size motor?
I had a 440 with a 300 shot.
And what size motor did, I'm going to just say his name, Ralph Watkins was his name. What did Ralph have?
He had a small block of nitrous, but we spotted him 10 car lengths.
10 car lengths on the street. So Cliff had the opposite lane. They put down water. They saw a car. It was an 18-wheeler because it was in the middle of the night and there's really no traffic except, you know, it might have been a truck or two, an 18-wheeler coming. So they had to get out of the lane. The truck comes through, slings water from one end to the other on his lane. But anyway, so Cliff, how did it go after that?
Well, we were picking the wheels up, you know, on the dry hops, and we didn't do but 5 dry hops.
I was going to ask you about those dry hops. You believed in those back in that day, didn't you?
Yeah, we did lots of dry hops.
Lots of dry hops. So how did the race go? Tell us.
So we left on a flashlight because I couldn't see the starter, and we left good, and
Spun.
we were going sideways up and down that road.
All in the water that you got put down to do your burnout in?
But we caught him right at the finish line, and probably beat him a half car length, and they were real nice. They paid. And
never bullied Clay again either.
No, they were nice after that.
Well, so that was kind of how we started Jackson. When we started racing, Clay started racing, we go to Jackson, and Cliff was always like the guy that Clay asked all the questions to, and 20 years later, here we are married, which is a whole crazy story. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all the rundown on Jackson Dragway, and we got Tracy back there. She thinks she's hiding, but anyway, thanks for watching, liking,
Share it.
okay, and subscribing.
Okay.
Bye.